My name is Ai. We're from slock.it, based in Germany. Today, we want to talk about the project called this pattern collection. Actually, we haven't named yet. We're going to consider about it later. This is a collection of the design pattern for a smart contract that consists of the coding patterns that and the description in the smart contract development. It currently also supports ESC and smart contract weakness classification registry. As most of the developer knows that design patterns are very important, especially in the app development, but not just because of coding efficiency, but also to avoid a non-vulnerability when developing a secure system. In my experience, I found that there are lots of design patterns on the internet that's introduced by other developers, but they haven't been gathered into one place as a reference resource, like, for example, design pattern on Gango 4. And I think that's making those design patterns hard to find. We wish that the resource in our project is the entry point of looking into all design patterns that you can find for all skill levels of the developers. The goal of the project is to create a community where developers can learn, contribute, discuss, and improve the design pattern by providing a format resource for the contributors, as well as an explore environment for the design patterns in order to support smart contract development. So now we're looking into the project side. So there are 3 things that involve to your project. The left column is pattern resource, meaning some of these could be like a blog post that's other developer introduced in their blog or Medium, or some other resources, and also like ESC, SLC, and so on. Or even you can create a pull request to your project directly, and that goes to the formatter, which is included in our project that generate the JSON file, and the generator combines all the resource into the 2 resources. The one is a JSON output that can be used by the clients, and the other one is a human readable resource like a Markdown output. So now we're going to explain about one of the clients developed by Heiko. It's called PA.
Yeah, like already mentioned, the JSON output can be used for DevTools, and yeah, we wrote one plugin for Pete, which I will show now. So yeah, that's the UI of Pete, and there's now one new icon on the left. If you click it, you will see a list of all patterns we have, and they are organized by tags. So for example, if I now filter for security tag, I will see all patterns which are concerned with security. So now I will select the state machine pattern. So normally the resolution should be a little bit higher than here, so it would look better. On the right side, you can see implementation of this pattern. Then here in the middle, you can see the text describing this pattern. It's always with an abstract, the problem description, solution, references, and comments. And comments are there to discuss this pattern, so maybe there are some issues with it, advantages or disadvantages. And on top here, you can see the graph of the contracts of this pattern. In this case, it's quite simple. And yeah, now I selected this contract. And on the left side now you see the structure of this contract. And to get a better understanding, it mostly is good to play around with it Therefore, you can always deploy this pattern or the example code of this pattern just by clicking here. And now you see we have a contract address here. It's deployed on a local chain. And on top, you see the current state variables. And currently, the stage is 0. And this means, we are in this stage here. And now I can execute a transaction. And it's executed. And now the stage changed from 0 to 1. So you can play around and understand the pattern. And you're always welcome to get involved by writing a pattern, write a formatter for other resources, or just contribute a comment. Thank you.